Let's go. Once more into the living lands. Yeah, we were just about to bring the heart back to... I don't remember his name. The man with the glasses. Ponto Pastor.
You have the heart. Excellent.
Do you want me to put it in here?
You have the
No, you
heart.
just want to say that again.
For an Adiran, you're very resourceful. And a more than capable companion for poor Giada.
You mean that? You think I have a shot? I'm gonna say, do you have any idea what it took to get that heart? But it didn't take a lot, did it? I sort of just crouched in there and asked for it.
Nature is as stubborn as ever, I see. Fair enough. Here's payment for
He's
your
rich, he
troubles.
can pay me the money.
Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
Okay. You wake up on a beach looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood. I wash my hands in the sea.
All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that
Okay.
comes to mind. Pen.
Swing. Swing. No. First thing that comes to my mind when you say pendulum is swing. I guess clock is quite close to swing, eh?
Chrysalis.
Spider? Egg? Shell? Spider, egg, shell is what comes to my mind. For some reason. Even though I know, well, in this game, it wouldn't surprise me if spiders have chrysalids or whatever, eh? Transformation. That works.
Spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Trying to play his word game, you know?
Hello? You
Like,
still with
fairly.
me?
I had my eyes closed and everything. Let's continue.
No, we should stop. This has
Oh.
gone far enough.
First the watcher, now
Let's
him.
go over your results. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
Okay, cool. Whose godlike am I?
Usually, all it takes is a mirror. Not my area of expertise, I'm afraid.
Great.
What
So you aren't
I
helpful
see
either.
is, something entangled about your soul. An outside presence.
Okay.
It's all.
Same thing that was said to me by the watcher. I'm getting annoyed at the buzzing in the background. I need to trace it.
That
Giata
would
might be able to help, okay?
fascinating. Think between the two of us.
Alright.
The essence has been drained.
The essence has been diverted. The essence has to go somewhere, though.
Exactly. And if I know, all I can tell you is, as much as I hate giving people back.
Alright.
Keep looking, huh?
It's going to that area under the
Getting a
waterfall,
bad
isn't it?
feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
I'm just happy to be away from the buzz.
Ado, welcome.
Even if we
Welcome
want to
back.
stop
Wonder if I should start selling some of these. You know, 26 wins. I can't imagine a unique weapon taking much more than that. So if I need the money, we'll sell some of this stuff. I can't think if I need this. This is purple. I wouldn't mind having my shield purple. My armor's purple. I wouldn't mind like a purple grimoire. Pistol, I suppose. Right, sure. Just give me it. It'll be useful. I can afford it. Give me these two. Not the grenades, that's too expensive.
We may not be able to.
I'm Valiant. It's the principle of the thing.
Lieutenant Fidelio?
Please tell me you found them.
Plague got to Adelaro. I'm afraid Belinda's not far behind.
Your rangers lost to the Dream Scourge. Nothing we could do.
The Dream Scourge. Here. Tell me you're joking.
I'm not. Not only is it here, Vidaro's mother is a dream thrall. Why can I say that to him? Huh. I'm gonna say it to him, I think. I'm just gonna cause a big commotion.
I don't believe it. I never thought he'd sink that low. Scoffing at the Dream Scourge while it sleeps in his own house?
He's in denial.
I'm sorry. That's none of your concern. I'll deal with it myself. What about my rangers? Are they even still alive?
Belena, yeah. Adelaro, no.
Merla, when she turns, Fior will panic. Where is she now?
I told her to come back. The Animancers might be able to help.
That won't do any good. Do you think poking around and severing her soul will save her life?
What do you think would be good for her, buddy?
Even so, if it's early days and Vidaro doesn't find out... Alright. It goes against all my instincts, but we'll try it. Once. Here. You went to a lot of trouble. You ought to be... I never...
Alright. You want to speak to me, Kai, little buddy?
Trees are
Up here.
tearing at their walls, but they still find time.
Go talk to Rosanna. Not gonna be going back to... we could just fast travel all the way to Sansa, couldn't we? Wait, I didn't do this? I'll do this as well. Screw it. I missed the quest, dude. How dare I?
What else to get?
You return. Have you visited?
I did.
I never expected such generosity from you. You paid for my crime from your own pockets?
Yup.
Thank you for helping the dead to rest, my friend.
And wasted
Now,
Let's pray.
may you walk the path safely, always a step ahead of the pallid night and her toll.
Yes.
May the
May the
usher
usher guide you through the safest doors to the next life. And may his skeletal hand bring you only warmth.
May the
I'm done. And may we all take comfort in knowledge that the next life awaits. Yes.
You know the prayer.
Yeah.
It gives me such
I've
joy.
read the scriptures. I've read them.
Please, take this token of Barrett's favor. May the usher find you quickly, Aimika.
What did you just call me? I ain't your eye maker. What? What? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Pure crystals dug from the soil.
For some reason it's not letting me lock to the window. It only does on the menu, so we're good. Can I not, like, press a button to just take me straight to this on the map? That'd be lovely. So I need to click this, that, travel to Dawn Shore, yep. Gonna type the loose ends very fast. That's my plan.
Claviger Aemond allowed these interlopers onto our streets. And where did it get him?
You're...
That kid didn't make it. I'm pretty sure all of his
Please.
cartographers are going to be lying in a cave somewhere dead. Food theft. So I guess we're going to go to Thirdborn and we're going to go to Solace. I reckon that'll be all 4 regions of the game, maybe. Which means I got plenty left to go. Which I'm happy about.
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms, all in the name of saving Emerald Stair. I don't know what awaits her, but I can't think of much worse than losing home.
Yeah, she was a bit odd. I think it's a fitting punishment, though.
Yeah. It's just sobering to think she got to the point where murdering her own felt right.
Sobering or
How do you
sickening?
keep yourself on the right path, especially when there's so much at stake?
There are some lines you never ever cross. I think that's relevant to the Dorso case.
Maybe. But I've seen better soldiers than Dorso cross lines you can't come back from.
What's that about?
I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast.
Really? What are you trying to say?
Empires are hungry, Envoy, and they devour their own too. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with.
Have I shown like an overly sort of zealous allegiance to Adir? I don't think I have.
I'll be here if you need me.
Not even a little bit, as a matter of fact. I'm happy to say, tell Adir to fuck off. You know, anytime it suits me. Need some movement speed stuff. Need to pick up more as well. It's so cheap, I need to just buy shit tons of it. Don't see me. Muddy Journal. Captain Portia, Baraf's Wheel. Not anybody we know about, I don't think. Need that. Stilgar Road?
I really don't think you saw what you think you saw.
You think I'm what?
Hi guys.
There's someone else out there. Someone new. Probably Adherents.
And you're the only one who saw them?
People in armor, skulking about in the forest.
It's me.
And it's definitely not the Rangers from Fjord.
Letting the woods get to you.
See? Even the Adherent agrees with me.
Oh, you don't mind me being here?
Either way, you need to get some rest.
What?
And you, Adherent, should just be moving on.
Should I though? Are you the rebels who murdered Garrick? I'll move on anywhere. To further into your base. Iglaf?
Stop right there, Adherent. I know what you did. If it weren't for your idea of justice, Egwolf would still be here.
And so would Garrick. I'm just here to talk to your leader, that's all.
You want a parley?
Yeah,
Erlin's with the others, deeper in the cave.
little bit of parley.
We're tired and hungry.
Parley.
That doesn't mean we're helpless. Watch yourself.
If our kid killed Yigwolf, why don't you fucking do something about it right now, pussy?
Was I not enough to be hungry? Now we have to be damned too.
Take it up with Erlin.
Egloff never wanted
Sort of
us.
interested, who Dorso was expecting to meet. Was it someone from the Stilgar, or was it someone from this rebel camp? Yeah.
Coming in hot.
Hey.
Stay calm. I said stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
Smart.
Erlin, that's the Adherent who sent Igwolf to the hangman. We cannot just...
I did not do that.
What are you going to do?
That was not me.
Growl at them with your stomach? She sealed Igwolf's fate for a reason. I'm sure she also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it.
Could you not call me an it, please? Egwolf knew the risks when he tried to kill me.
Egwolf was a zealot and a madman. I am sure he found some kind of martyrdom in the end. Many of our fellow rebels hold fast to Egwolf's vision.
What was his vision?
We are not among them. Now, we are tired. Please state your purpose and leave.
You're clearly struggling. How can I help?
No, we have enough to sustain ourselves. And
All right.
help from an Adherent would not come without a price.
I'm here for the food you stole from the farmers, then.
I knew someone would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better instincts, if you will.
Those farmers are starving. What gives you the right to steal?
We are starving, Adherent. In a choice between us and them, I will always choose us. That does not mean I take pleasure in it. I feel the farmer's pain as keenly as I feel my own. But the crops are the crops. My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice.
Compromise.
Compromise? The food we have is already barely enough.
Compromise. Ugh. Been boiled down to these two small choices very quickly. I don't think there's really anywhere else for me to get food. I don't really agree with this, but if I start a fight here, I'm gonna kill like 30 people. If I leave them, like, there's a chance all of them survive, but they're all just hungry. That's the logic I'm using. Keep the food.
Thank you, Adherent. We will remember your generosity.
I don't want your money.
These people would die without that food. Well done.
Today I learned that it is possible for an
I just hope you survive out here.
May the skies smile upon you, Adiran.
Oh, look what happens when you don't shoot me with an arrow as soon as I walk into your area. So I'm not a massive arsehole who hangs people. Alright, I'm not gonna loot this whole cave. That's enough. Can't fast travel, eh?
There's nothing. There you.
I found your stolen food.
All right.
Iridician refugees?
What difference does that make? They stole my crops. They're criminals.
You've got a point.
I bet they're up there eating. Get lost. I'm about to say things that you don't want to hear.
Say them. Say them.
I guess.
Okay, no, he didn't.
Sylvia leaves.
Sylvia, his wife, is he sort of hoping his wife leaves so he can actually feed just him and his daughter or something? Jesus. Kill old Nuna. I missed this too, like what's going on? The Bear Menace of the Grotto. I swear, when I was doing quests the other day, these weren't showing up. I did a big circle and did every quest I could see. They just weren't there.
Look out for damp flies. They'll drink you dry down there.
Keep quiet.
Eh, we'll be fine. That's what I call damage, motherfucker.
I felt that one.
Apparently they've got damage too. Yep, poisoned. It's this goddamn corruptor, dude.
I can't keep this up. Come and get me! Need a minute. Back in the fight.
Nice.
Remember the strangle. Be quiet.
Not bad, Marius.
Just the audio. For some reason, the Combat sounds extra loud today. So we can go all the way down to like there. Every time I do like a charge attack, it's making like that massive shing, shing. Kind of praised this game for audio in the beginning as well. Now it's time to let me down more and more.
Careful.
See why.
Stand back.
They're just running around in this grove for no reason. See if there's anything cool around, because, I mean, we killed the bear, so... Totem? 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 Nice.
Let's take... So he was here.
Ring of the Founder. Damage against
Here
enemies while
all
after the health.
Oh. This poor guy looks like he was
Maxime
important.
Vidaro. God damn, we found him. The original governor. Don't suppose that'll offer any closure to his son, you know? Regarding the whole dying mother thing. Okay. Side quests cleaned up.
Welcome back.
I've slain old Nuna.
Impressive.
I felt a powerful presence from her, more so than the average bear.
Is that so? Huh, how
No, I made
fascinating.
it up.
Here's hoping I get to prove to study the flow of essence into the region's fauna after all this is done. Perfetto! That's all of them.
You're welcome.
Ah, yes. Forgive my manners. Thank you, truly. At last I can turn my attention to more important things. Please take this. It's from my pup.
Oh yeah? Tree of Life. One whole Tree of Life. Ooh, Giga Parry Shield. You likey. 20 maximum stam. Honestly, 20 maximum stam is just better. I'm afraid. This is good, but honestly, I'm tempted to break it down. What does it break down into? Good stuff. Yeah, broken down. Had to be done.
I hope you aren't afraid of lightning.
You're looking very
Where
banished.
there's animancy, there's bound
Even
to
though
be
you aren't.
lightning.
I met with all the animancers.
Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
I do like the fourth answer. It's not exactly wrong. It's not so relevant, but it's not wrong. We need a pillar of Ardra. It might be able to connect the Dream Scourge to what's happening in the living lands.
Makes sense. You won't find a better source of energy. Look at us. Barely even started. And already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
I should have known you had an ulterior motive.
And every bit of it was critical to our research.
I don't like being lied to.
I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals.
That's fine.
Whenever I tap into an Ardra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem.
Okay, whatever.
And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I'd call that a good day's work.
Sure. You should tell me these things beforehand.
Sorry, I had a lot on my mind. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's
Phantasmal
work.
focus.
An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
Outstanding. Where is it?
Well, that's where I need your help.
Of
The
course
problem
it
is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident.
Yeah, I'll go down and get it.
They died.
I can't blame you for avoiding a place like that.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
Who's down there? Do you want to talk about it?
Right now, I would rather focus on the work ahead of us.
Of course
The
you
door
would.
to the basement is just outside. Please.
Cabbage.
If that's where her parents died, I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
I'm sure we'll be fine, little dwarf.
Something's not right here. Stay ready.
Haven from the blight. Who grows here?
Who grows here? Okay. Two names for the same god. Arta Castell's will. To Giata I leave my mother's amulet, the only piece of the Valian republics I took from home. Forgive us, it says. My unshakable resolve, the determination to see her plans through to the bitter end. The presence of mind to remember what is important. That's not how wills work. You don't leave them your personality traits, you absolute penis. Looks like Jaz's parents were doing some weird stuff. Not too sure what's going on exactly in these letters. I'm skim reading most of them, like getting most of it read, but a game of Hazatoa. They're being very vague about what they were doing down here. Excuse me.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
Abaddon's hands.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
Think of animancy as a lantern in the night. The weak flame sputters, offers a mere glimpse of the cold emptiness beyond. Just enough light to wander a few steps ahead and then scamper back to the safety of home. Your old friends. The letter is signed with a crooked drawing of an eye in multicolored ink. The Illuminati? The phantasmal focus is ready. Do not hesitate. They were being influenced by the Illuminati.
One moment.
I see it now.
Gods. We can leave now, right?
No, I need to have a
Morgiana.
little more of a look around.
To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Her fucking tree bark parents.
Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
No, they're just trees.
Or something like that.
Gods. I can't believe this.
Yeah, they turned into Delum again.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my... Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there?
About him. You might have warned me.
I didn't have the words.
My companions, anyway.
All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing.
I don't mean to pry. We can talk later if that would be better.
For the time being, that would be best.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd
With
want
the
to say that.
phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
A weapon?
Don't worry. It's more durable than it looks. Kind of like me.
Like a key.
The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
Okay.
Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in... I almost forgot. Someone gave me a letter for you. They said it was for the envoy's eyes alone.
Hello, eh? You read it, didn't you?
I may have glanced at the handwriting. Don't worry, your secrets are safe. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in...
Marius, we'll get rid of Marius.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted.
Kai's a lot
In
more
the meantime,
talkative. I like Marius, but Kai's a lot more involved and everyone seems to know him. And he's my tank, so... Giata uses animancy to understand the world around her. While the science of souls remains controversial, she believes the untapped essence of the living lands can and should be put to good use. She's armed with the phantasmal focus. She draws on the spiritual currents of the living lands to heal and defend. Very cool. She has like chain heal and power and activate essence generators. Don't really need either of those things, I guess. I level her up. Nice. All allies a shield. Move speed, attack speed. That's more what I'm interested in. Sure. Allies empowered by acceleration use their speed to gain 50% damage reduction. Cooldowns reduced by 50%. Increase the duration. Alright.
our research begins at Naku Tedek, west of town.
Jayceso, I overheard an unusual conversation at the Adiran embassy. One of the Stilgarrote soldiers wanted to visit Emerald Stair and rough up some of the animancers. Waterfall garrison is already crowded enough and more on the way. But you might find it of interest. Alright. I'm gonna go down there. Is there anywhere else interesting that I wanted to visit? I don't think so. Okay. Let's find out what's going on with the Stilgarrote. Maybe Captain Aelfir is still in the town, actually. I was waiting for some sort of quest trigger for the Stilgarrote, you know, something like that, but it doesn't seem to be coming, so
Let's finish this.
What can we do besides just jump down there, see what's going on?
We got out just in time.
They're coming.
Okay. Let's just save here and walk in. Yo, what's going on, guys?
Well, if it isn't the Adiran envoy.
We weren't expecting reinforcements. Either you've come early, or more likely, you shouldn't be here.
Be wherever I like.
Something's wrong. The Stilgarrotes have no business in Emerald Stair.
Tell you what, turn around, and Inquisitor Ludwig doesn't have to hear about this unfortunate little mix-up.
Inquisitor Ludwig sent me. You were difficult to find.
You must think we were born yesterday.
Right.
Still, that was a good attempt.
You got me.
What
You
if
got
we
me.
gave you an incentive to turn a blind eye to this little operation of ours?
An excellent idea, sister. Copper or iron? The choice is yours.
You're offering me a bribe to leave.
Very astute. Inquisitor Ludwig told us to kill anyone who happens to find this place.
And
Crazy.
she means anyone.
She doesn't mean me.
I'd rather not kill an Adiran official over an honest error.
I would like some answers.
Then you're not leaving.
Play silently.
What do we do, brother?
We do what comes naturally, of course.
Runs away.
What a pity. Normally, I'd think twice.
Alright, try it. I don't know if this is what I want.
Envoy, when we first met,
Yeah, it's fine, actually.
I thought I was going to keep you out of trouble.
Another win, but who's counting?
It's fine. We sort of did the Stilgar route in Dawnshore, so we'll do the anti-Stilgar route here. It's fine.
Over here!
What's your right? Patience. Almost ready. Couldn't have done it better.
She does like no damage, does she? I'm gonna die, heal me, god damn you. I'm pressing 5, do something.
If you'd asked me how many steals the rope to back in the cave, I'd have been very wrong.
Oh, we didn't get interrupted by Bramble Root? It's new, I think. Where's Ludwin? Where's she at? It's time for me to take her on. Big pack. Below.
He's some.
Take it off.
That's not really good.
Haven't had a battle like that in years. Though I didn't feel this many aches and pains in my soldiering days. At least we came out of this in better shape than those guys. Whatever
Tougher
they were up
battles.
to, we put an end to it. Right?
Soldiers, supplies, documents. Looks like they wanted to invade the Emerald Stair.
Yeah. Reminds
Goes
me
with
of
also,
what
hand in
Rowattai
hand.
built up when we went into Deadfire. You know, that's a smart idea. This is why I was always in the trenches rather than the strategy tent.
In the waterfall cave. You mean? Sending one of my best paladins to aid you. She will deliver my final instructions. You have served me well. Carry out your orders to the letter and you'll be rewarded in this life and the next. That would have been Aelfir. Dragging the living lands down into a shared grave. Deal with them violently if they impede your work.
They
What
were going
the?
to attack the city. Unbelievable. We stopped them. Bought ourselves time. That's what matters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm allowed to stop war. And the fact she said that they're allowed to attack me is a bit crazy. I would have liked the opportunity to earn her favor. The letter should say, like, you know, ask her to join in, sort of thing. They should have asked me to help. You know, join the garrote. Should have been an option. Okay, that was about also.
Let's get them! I need them.
Right behind.
Another soul for the wheel.
Your report on the Dream Scourge was appreciated but ultimately worthless. This plague will burn itself out in time.
Who's next?
She's like the leader of the fucking Dream Scourge at this point. We're starting to seem like. Okay. That's basically it. Oh, it's a good thing we did not do anything in Nakutadik, because it's the final sort of area of the main quest in this place. Very nice. I never met the lady who asked me for a ladder again, but I assume she'll be here, because it's Godless Ruins and she loves Godless Ruins, maybe? Free steel chunks and free warts. Doable. Also break this down. Also upgrade this. To be fair, I don't need to upgrade this, I guess. More important to upgrade the pistol. Having a nice little range backup is nice. Don't have enough to make the wart. Okay, we can take that. Can leave one last trick in there because it's cool. Full combo attack deals moderate fire accumulation. Thinking maybe we take out Chieftain in summer. For a bit.
I hope no one minds. I made myself at home.
Don't mind it.
Looks the exact
It's
same.
good to have you. Tell us a bit about yourself, Giada.
Let's see. A few things about me. I enjoy long conversations and my favorite season is autumn.
Kind of a short
Apparently,
conversation.
I also snore,
Oh,
which
no.
annoys some
We're
people.
We're fucking
So
done.
do I. Glad it won't just be me now. We should pitch our tents on either side of Marius. The drone really helps him sleep.
Right, that's me. And the first rule of camp is never listen to Kai. He's a blessed Nimdude of the highest order.
If anyone needs their soul tinkered on, don't hesitate to ask. I'm rather good with souls.
No one is going to ask for that.
I'll take your word for it.
Crazy woman. Successful parry deals high fire accumulation or deals moderate fire accumulation. Sure, this one.
I wish you could have seen them with fire in better times.
What was it like? I've only passed through a few times over the years.
The evenings were cool.
On earth does
Fish
this work?
leaped into our nets. Emerald Stair was everything.
Pleasant and abundant. Sounds like the fables or adventures you used to tell about Deadfire. Paradise.
This doesn't seem any better than one-handed.
You were with the envoy when they died.
Dude, really? There's no point in not just using the shield.
Notice anything strange?
Strange how?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't doing anything.
Besides the part where she came back.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An Animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an Animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
I think you're gonna enjoy working for yourself.
It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own.
It's my camp, but you can stay in it. You're welcome to stay as long as you'll have us.
Good, because I have a lot of research to do. And this could take a while. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous?
Oh yeah. With any luck.
A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself. I hope...
I wanted to ask about you.
What are you...
What do you think of our companions?
Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions.
Judge first impressions, they impress upon you. Talk about Kai.
Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded. On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around. But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone. Maybe even himself.
Can't guard it that well, because that's what I thought when I met him, and that's what Marius said as soon as he come joined the party, and that's what you said. So it can't be too close to his core, can it? At this point, it's on his sleeve. What makes you think so?
Kai wears his confidence like a mask. We all do. No one wants to project their frailties. But in his case, hiding behind it amplifies his better qualities. So I say, let him have his mask. If there's another side to him, he'll show us when he's good and ready. No need to rush a natural process.
What about Marius?
Marius is working through something. An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness? Who knows?
Just being a dwarf.
He's a tough fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him.
What kind of pressure do you mean?
Good question. Mental and emotional pressure, specifically. Marius could hunt the great western stag if he set his mind to it, but his own feelings elude him. When he wants to find himself, give him...
Alright, what about me?
We haven't been together long, but I think I have you figured out.
You don't. I'm a
In
mysterious
Paradise, you
person.
handed your killer to the steel garrote. Much like tossing meat to a pack of wolves.
Yep.
Your Messi Verno tolerates you well enough. No doubt thanks to my influence. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what I've spilled all the gossip I know.
What happened to your parents?
I suppose you deserve to know. After
Tell
what
me
I
how
put
they
you through.
died.
My mother wanted to expand Fjord's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden. Anything's possible, but there are significant problems to overcome. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand.
Okay, I mean, I don't think you can just control the spirit of the living lands. I mean, it's probably the thing speaking to me, or it's an imprisoned one. It's two versions of it, but yeah.
My father thought so too. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. But the living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong.
I'm trying to wrap my head around what she's saying. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality and everything went wrong. Such mumbo jumbo hooey fooey doodah, bro. Brother. What do you think happened?
I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it. It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. And if I'm right, that means it's been here a long time. Or the forces behind it.
Does Animancy often do stuff like that?
No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself. Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work.
Weren't many clues in the research as to what exactly went wrong, but that'd be cool to try and help her finish that. I assume that might be a companion quest. Why would you not end up a Delum Gan too?
My mother and father didn't know the risks, and I can't stop thinking about them. Caution and experience will stop us from repeating their mistakes.
Alright. How old were you?
Don't worry.
Oh, whatever.
I've lived with... I thought my family's research could help Emerald. Of course, Vidara wouldn't even give... Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change, and something tells me...
Okay, is that what you want?
Good question. The idea of finishing my parents' work gives me a warm feeling. But do I want it?
Yeah.
I know I've got one lifetime, and I want to do something with it.
I knew you were going to say this. I'm not saying this stupid core auger response. Why?
Aren't you full of questions all of a sudden?
Yes.
This is the one life where I am Giada Castel, Animancer extraordinaire. In the next life, I could be an idiotic tree.
So you want to get the most out of your lucky roll on the wheel?
I have. No Animancer has engineered an equal...
Any connection to Castel's Folly?
That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Castel led the Valiant Trading Company in the Deadfire Archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of animancy, and apparently he had interests here.
Alright. What was Castell's folly?
He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye.
Couldn't teleport.
As far as I know, he was unsuccessful.
Classic.
Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous.
Alright.
Any time. Whether or not Castell succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
Oh.
Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul to become fully aware of my past lives. Every animancer tries and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life? I try not to think about it too much.
Okay. What even is the phantasmal focus? It looks like the Keyblade dude.
Ah, a simple question with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north.
Okay.
But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk.
Right.
Not for long. Don't get me wrong. This invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start. Perhaps it...
Okay.
Pleasant dreams.
And you want to talk some more?
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorso, a traitor to Fior Messiverno. At least she isn't our problem anymore. My people let nature judge the turncoats. Always have.
You've exiled traitors before?
Rarely, and only when their guilt is certain. Exile in the living lands is not the worst fate a criminal can suffer, but it's close, and always deserved. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Messiverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else.
Alright. I want to ask about you.
What do
Sort of asked everything, didn't we? It's fine.
Until next time.
Hey, talk to me again.
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsli reach that face.
Before I even met you.
Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground.
Most people ask for more complicated favors than reach a high shelf.
If only all of our adventures were that straightforward.
Short joke.
Don't let her size fool you. On the inside, Yatsli stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days, she's going to change the world. Shake things up. And I'll be at any...
Okay, I thought you wanted to do that.
Pleasant
You wanted to be the world shaker.
I hope you're ready to sleep with one eye open, because I doubt Ludwig sleeps at all.
Be fine. She wanted to kill me anyway.
And after the send-off you gave the Steel Garrote squad in that cave, she'll have it out for you.
Yeah, I couldn't leave the Emerald stare at their mercy.
Thank you for saying what so often goes unsaid. The Steel Garrote are born of madness and intolerance. Nothing more.
Normally, I'm not big on turning on your own, but the Steel Garrote take their beliefs too far. I'm glad you didn't let them do it here.
Reading and like thinking about stuff, and I should just be reading about it on here as well. Yes. They aren't mine, Kai, alright? But he'll just say, oh, but they're attached to the blah 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 blah. Thanks, Kai.
Don't let it go to your head. Your kind of clarity is rare. To know in the moment what you've got to do and do it. I envy that.
Hey, you could have left me for dead, but you carried me to Liviana's.
Kai's always doing things to help others, no matter the cost. It's going to get him killed one day.
Wasn't talking to you, Marius.
You two are gonna make me blush. And purple's not my best color. But, just be on the lookout.
Alright.
Night, Envoy.
Envoy?
Marius.
Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject.
Okay. Give me your thoughts on Giada.
Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the vricus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really.
Alright.
You too.
Very nice, very nice. Oh, finally got the companion selection screen. I think we'll stay with Kai and Giada for a while. I'll only swap if I get a new companion or get a bit bored, maybe.
Did they
one of them.
not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels.
They were trees.
To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death.
Can I have one night without you butting in? I'm trying to sleep.
Dream of beauty then. We will
About time.
And grow nightshade.
Or whatever the fuck you want. I'm trying to I'm trying to get a good night's rest. That's where all the yawning comes from, I'm telling you.
Could we not just move the machine?
My guy Vidara. I should have told his son about what happened to him, shouldn't I?
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
I suppose I still can.
Remember these walls.
Oh, you do?
Yes, we have been here.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm leaving, by the way. Real quick. We're going to talk to the leader of the town. Wasn't I got one fast travel? What is this?
Ignatius' mother is very ill. Please, don't disturb her anymore.
Or what, buddy? How about I disturb Ignace? Is he up here on the road? Good.
Envoy, I hope you enjoy my fair city.
Why is your mother locked up in her bedroom?
I knew I heard someone snooping about. And you have the gall to confront me like a common criminal.
Sure do.
This conversation is over.
Alright, that's respectable. Does she have the Dream Scourge?
That is not a topic for discussion.
Oh, that's fair enough. It's your mother.
Why are you
private.
turning us away? Does she need help? Medicine?
My mother needs peace and quiet. Nothing more.
But Ignacy...
I'll hear no more of this.
Alright.
Stay a while. See for
Yeah,
yourself.
I don't think I've got like a
Animancy
cure or
has
anything.
done for our
Anything I can do
community.
for them, so... Found your father's body.
You what? It's been so long since I gave up hope. In his final days, he was fond of going out into the wilderness, and increasingly less fond of returning. Mother seemed to understand, but I never did.
Hmm. In the end, he let go of his resentment for the Republics.
That was an old grudge to nurse. At least he came to terms with it in the end. Maybe I'll visit him one day. You could have left me wondering, but you...
Ignacy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, for the batch,
Are you
buddy.
going to...
I'll be fine.
I'm not, but...
Do you two need a moment?
That won't be necessary.
I rooted out a camp of steel garrote paladins hiding in the wilderness.
Steel garrote? Here? Well, well. Apparently nature is not the only foe an emerald stare. Worse, my rangers turned a blind eye to it. Satisfy my curiosity. Why am I hearing this?
I am my own master.
No wonder Giatta took a liking to you.
There were
Do
other
what I want to
reasons,
do when
but
I do
I do
it.
love a healthy disregard for authority.
How could I forget? Take this with my grat...
Tree ate one of your people.
No one is denying that the Living Lands is a dangerous frontier.
It literally
your Messivan.
grew around him.
This city has fought a war of attrition since the day my father laid the first stone. You saw for yourself what's happened to the Delamgan in recent years. We have always persisted, and nothing will change that. Nothing.
You're telling me a carnivorous tree is perfectly normal then?
Oh, it's far from perfect, but it's ours. I know the Living Lands must seem wild and untamed to one so accustomed to the comforts of court. Some of us have the distinction to call this place home, sharp edges and all. We can outlast the wilderness.
Did you know Rosanna's been leaving food out for the deceased?
The short answer is yes. I'm...
Alright.
So you tolerate...
It's not her accent. We are a community of animancers. I have no wish to anger the departed.
You're kind of open-minded when it's not to do with being useful.
The dead have a strong connection to Beth.
I hate to admit it.
Will there be...
That would be all, Mr. Governor.
My Moxie.
I did that. I was the one who found him, actually. Indeed. I'm a good guy. Alright. Be really terrible if you weren't magic at all, wouldn't it? Walk in there like, I can't do any magic, guys. What do you want from me? He's gonna send me out, isn't he?
Please, my friend. You can take what you want from the shrine. Just don't break anything.
Still, I'd never resort to violence in the house of worship.
I see that now. Whichever deity sent you, I'm thankful you came. While I was at prayer, a bandit held a knife to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widwin. Just look at me. Gods, I'm still shaking.
Where'd they go?
He fled west into the wilderness. There's nothing there but a Delimgon glade. If you find him, please, no more bloodshed.
I'll murder
Vengeance
him
will
and
not
take
make this
it back.
right.
Okay.
May the light shine on you.
This doesn't sound like any of the grave robbers I know. Not that I know any grave robbers.
Saints
Suppose I could just go do that
Where was it
now.
even filmed?
Oh,
Well,
I've run around in a
here
circle.
we
Let's
are
put
on
me on the
the
machine.
precipice of discovery, armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about?
I would love to know more about the Dream Scourge and how to stop it.
Good. We're on the same page. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy.
Pretty
and give
obvious
it a good
page.
shake.
That's page 1.
In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face.
Go ahead.
This is no time for hesitation. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine. We twine.
We twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod.
It's baiting out my patron.
Is that a door?
Secret doors.
Not the result I was looking for.
Okay. Felt strange for a moment there, like we got someone's attention.
Hold on to that feeling. Right before the door opened,
Okay.
I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin.
Are you alright?
We can discuss our feet. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar.
Let's go.
Naturally, after you.
We gotta see what's down there now.
True.